Warning. The voices heard in this video are made synthetically, using artificial intelligence. Nothing in this video reflects anything actually stated by the real-life individuals involved. This is entirely satirical for entertainment purposes, and actual political content is avoided for that reason. Please enjoy.
All right, welcome back, viewers. You know what time it is. We got the victory road today, baby.
Let's get it, boys. I got a good feeling about today's episode.
Do you really now, Donald?
Yes, Joe, I'm feeling good today. In fact, there's a small chance I could even put up with your brain fart of an existence today.
Glad to hear that, Donald, and for once it looks like we might even be able to do a normal intro. That's always a good sign.
Right, no shenanigans planned today, brothers.
Spoken like you certainly have some level of shenanigans planned already.
Oh no, Donald, I would never do such a thing.
All right. Enough with the foreshadowing, boys. This is our penultimate episode of the series. It's crazy how far we've gotten while still the best is yet to come.
Oh, the best is yet to come, all right.
Joe.
Just wait until we're crowned the champion and May walks into the room. The best will certainly come then.
Joe, you goddamn grooming piece
Donald.
of...
That's good, and now let it out.
Joe, that was a funny joke, but please maybe refrain from making vulgar and suggestive remarks towards our adolescent rival.
Donald, you've come such a long way. I'm proud of you.
All right, Donald.
What the fuck I just repelled?
I appreciate the professionalism there. Let's try to have ourselves a courteous relationship throughout the duration of this episode.
Ditto.
No, this is actually a loud rid, Donald.
Good one, but that's not what I meant, former President Barack Obama.
Donald, you may have meditated a bit too well there. Gonna need you to snap back to your former self. This is boring content. We can't afford that in an intro.
What the fuck even is a loud rid?
Loud Red is the evolution of Wizmur.
Is it really?
One of your favorite Pokemon, remember, Joe?
Oh, I remember.
It
Oh,
isn't
shit, I forgot
exactly
about
one
this.
of my favorites, but to each their own.
Does this make a Wish kid actually not even have his own theme song? How lame is
Don't
that?
call him that, Joe. That's inconsiderate to all children actually dealing with cancer.
You know, I kind of like this new Donald.
What the fuck? I hate it. He's boring as shit. You said it yourself, Obama. Luckily, I know a way that will get him back to normal.
Not going to happen, Joe. I told you. I am going to be able to put up with you today. We got a long, arduous journey ahead of us. I'm keeping my cool throughout the whole episode, I promise.
Oh, wow, a promise. Surely this will go well. Anyway, guys, this battle is actually not a complete pushover like the other Wally fights. He has a full team of 5 with good type diversity. He leads with a level 44 Altaria, and meanwhile, we failed to run from a wild Loudred like 45 seconds ago.
Yeah, shit. A Dragonance Altaria lead is crazy. Luckily, Titan should be fine. Surely Titan is evolving this episode. Right, Obama?
Yeah, I'll be prioritizing that, but honestly, this episode will not be enough training for our whole team to be prepped for the Elite Four. We're gonna have to figure that out, honestly.
Dang, Titan, that was not a great time to miss. Clearly, we weren't healed up, because Titan was missing some Rock Tomb PowerPoints. This is close to getting out of hand
Yeah,
already.
hey, Nerdbama, does this Altaria get Earthquake like Winona's? Are we fucked?
My name is not Nerdbama, but no, thankfully it's just Dragon Breath and Aerial Ace, so Titan really is fine, even if we miss a bunch of Rock Tombs.
All right, that's good, but we aren't missing another Rock Tomb, are we, Titan? Oh my God, the world really is testing me right now,
It
isn't
really isn't a big deal. I'm just gonna keep Titan in until he might die. I'd really like for him to get as much experience as possible.
And the paralysis. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a long episode.
Oh, let's not do that, Joe. No need to think that way. Let's just think of the positives. Titan is only a couple levels from evolving. This is the final stretch before not only the Elite Four finale, but also your secret base special. And above all else, the 3 of us are finally back on the game together.
Oh, boy.
Donald, I absolutely love this new side of you. It really shows how far you've come as not only a teammate in the game here, but also as a friend.
Thank you, Obama. I feel great.
All right, Roselia. Well, Titan probably won't be able to do this on his own, so let's get Mango out here.
Donald, just so you know, I'm not sorry.
What is that supposed to mean? Joe!
Yes,
boy.
Donald?
Oh my God, I have contained my unwavering rage for long enough.
It's been like 3 minutes.
Joe, you are a mouth-breathing, knuckle-dragging, common
was
loot,
nice while it
dropping,
lasted.
coughing, dodging, fuckwad.
Welcome back, Big D.
And oh my God, you're so fucking ugly.
Excuse me, what?
The only person willing to fuck you is too old and lazy to jerk off.
That's a bit harsh.
You don't fuck with Mango, Joe? Didn't you watch Tipped Off? You don't fuck with Mango.
Jesus, don't have a heart attack over there, McDonald's, Trump.
Oh my God, have you lost all sense of decency? Have you no shame, no remorse? Anything to say to me and the Mango Nation?
Actually, yeah, I got something here.
Joe, please be careful here.
Think you to sit bitch.
Oh, Jesus
You're not
Christ.
even
For
the
heaven's
fuck.
sake,
Ah.
Joe, turn that copyrighted bullshit off.
Seriously, Joe,
breaking their
singing
heart.
is fine, but you can't actually have the beats in there. That's grounds for demonetization.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just glad I brought the real Donald back to the gameplay. The fans were starting to miss you, buddy.
If you ever fuck with Mango again, Joe, I will go full 2009 Barack Obama on your ass.
Why am I always brought into these?
And I'm not your goddamn buddy.
Yeah, whatever, buddy.
Anyway, are you over it now, Donald? Can I move us on, please?
Whatever.
Great. Anyway, without Mango, this thing is a bit annoying, but it looks like
And one more
Minnie is
thing,
all right.
Joe.
Never mind.
Fuck your secret base special. It's a stupid idea for a stupid person. Yeah, huh?
Really, guys?
Uh-huh.
All right, you both sound like complete idiots. Back to what I was saying. It looks like Minnie was able to take care of the Roselia here. After this battle, I'll have to go back and grab Mango, but it looks like we should be in the clear as long as Gardevoir doesn't set up and sweep us.
Bro is dodging a billion rock tombs and landing Sing's first try. I need this guy's luck when climbing the random battles ladder.
Speaking of random battles ladder, what the hell's going on with that series? Are we still doing that shit, boys?
Well, I, for one, would love to keep that series going, but the priority right now is just getting these Emerald episodes out, considering how close we are to its conclusion. That being said, it definitely will pick up where it left off at some point, and we'll get in that top 500 at the very least.
Implying Joe doesn't lose every high ladder game and keep us in the 1800s?
Implying Donald doesn't get our account banned again by mouthing off our opponent.
Implying you don't mouth me off right now, bitch?
That doesn't even make sense.
Neither does your new immigration plan, but here we are.
What part of actual political content is avoided for that reason? Do you not understand, Donald? I'm over you two bitching at each other. Get over it and talk about Pokemon.
Fine. Going back to something earlier, Obama, you have a point about our team needing some extra training before the Elite Four. This has been brought up in like every episode for a while now, but our team is insanely underleveled compared to like every trainer we've come across recently. It might be good for content to be underleveled, but at the same time, I'm not trying to lose this shit.
Yeah, realistically, it might come down to some off-screen grinding, because there's no way we're going up against Wallace's level 56 Dragon Dance Earthquake Gyarados with a level 38 Kecleon.
Yeah, that's just not going to work, especially since we can't use items in battle. We might get like 2 levels each max from going through Victory Road here. So have fun grinding for us, Obama.
Yeah, couldn't be me.
You both suck. It shouldn't be my job to do all the tedious stuff.
Yeah, well, you're the one with like an unhealthy amount of game knowledge. Tell me, Obama, what's the optimal way to grind in this game?
Hold on one second, guys. I can feel something sinister approaching. Let me handle this.
What's up, fuck? Oh my god.
Oh, here we
Is that
go.
a Gardevoir?
All right, yeah, so anyway.
Good job, Obama.
Donald, to answer your question, the best way to grind levels in this game is to battle the reporters over and over again using the match call system. They get up to like level 40 with a Magneton and an Exploud, so they give decent experience.
Yeah, Nerdbama, this is why you're in charge of this shit.
1, still not my name. And 2, I've already explained that whole strategy to you multiple times, so thanks for just proving that you don't listen to me.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah, seriously, womp my guy, go blog about
You
it.
did not just womp me.
Like I said, blog about
Guys,
it.
I don't know about you, but
I'm feeling 22.
no, Joe.
You would be a
Not
Swifty,
that.
Joe.
Swifties are in right now, Donald. It's called election strategy.
But I remember a time when we used to actually talk about the gameplay. Like after that last gym battle, I got nostalgic and went and watched our episode where we fought Roxanne. And besides Joe talking about ice cream from some Girl Scouts,
Oh, God,
the
not
whole
the Girl
episode we
Scouts.
actually talked about what was happening on screen. We need to get back to
God
that.
forbid the editor actually starts to understand a thing or two about social dynamics and conversation, Obama.
I'm just saying this was probably the biggest fight of the episode, and we kind of just didn't even talk about it. Also, God damn it, I was hoping he lived
Well,
one.
that's all because Joe's bitch-ass boxed Mango and had me fuming.
Speaking of, Donald, now that you're red-pilled again, you told me not to call Wally a Make-A-Wish kid because that's inconsiderate to real-life kids with cancer. Did you mean that?
Joe, I mean this with all my heart. Fuck them kids, bro.
All right.
So based, holy shit.
Yeah, no, saying fuck kids with cancer is not based, Joe.
Whoa, that's messed up, Obama. I'm not saying fuck kids with cancer. I'm saying fuck them kids, and they just happen to all have cancer.
That is Donald, that makes zero fucking sense.
SMH Barack, I could have guessed you wouldn't get
Some
it.
people just won't ever understand us, Joe.
Jesus Christ, all right, we're gonna call this a bonding moment for you two and move on. Wally doesn't have cancer, it's almost confirmed he's just a kid with asthma, and that's that. I'm healing up the team and getting Mango back in the party, and we're getting through Victory Road today, boys.
Can't wait to lose half our team to wild hairy mamas we can't escape from.
Yeah, or all those high jump kicking meta titties.
Meta titties. Is this just going to be like a throwback episode where we just reminisce on how we got
I mean,
here?
if we're actually planning on getting through the entirety of Victory Road in one episode, we're going to have to figure out some shit to talk about, boys.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. And oh shit, almost forgot Mango.
Oh, right, I forgot to tell you, I released him.
Oh, bite me, Joe. You did not release my glorious Le Mango.
Yep, there he is, right next to all our other guys. This is like the most random assortment of Pokemon I've ever seen in my life. 6 Whismurs, a shiny Rayquaza, and a couple things in between.
Yep, there could be a melodic in there, but we released her to let her swim freely in the vast Hoenn waters.
Yeah, no, that bitch definitely got eaten by a Sharpedo or something by now, Donald.
You take that shit back right now, Joe? Monica is the goat. She would never succumb to such a fate.
Hope I got this one, Obama.
Did someone say Monica would never come?
Well done, Joe.
Maybe the true character development we were meant to experience is getting better at kicking these shitters from the chat before they can ruin our video.
All right, yeah, let's pretend there's a message there. Regardless, no more distractions. The journey through Victory Road officially begins. Oh, God damn it. All right, now it begins.
Hey, what do you guys think about this Victory Road as a whole? I feel like that's a pretty obvious potential comment question, but I always thought this one was kind of mid, not gonna lie.
I don't know, Joe. I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one. I think this Victory Road is pretty underappreciated. The trainers are pretty high leveled and decently challenging. It requires a handful of HMs, and there are a good amount of alternate routes where you can get lost easily. I think it lives up to the hype as the final dungeon kind of thing. Also, some of the battles in here have some really cool strategies involved. There's a double battle in here where the opponents use like a skill swapping partner for a Slay King, which is honestly kind of wild.
Yeah, honestly, those are some good points, Obama. Some people would call all the HMs annoying, but it's the final stretch for a reason. Also, I low-key wish they kept the Wally fight for the end, like it was in Ruby and Sapphire. That shit nearly sent me back to the Pokemon Center when I first played it.
Okay, really quick, Joe. I'm teaching Ruby Flash over Quick Attack. No way in hell I'm going through this whole place without Flash.
Honestly, that's cool. It's not like Ruby actually needs Quick Attack in the first place. I don't know why she still has it. Also, I guess I can agree with what you guys are saying for the most part. I just think aesthetically, this Victory Road leaves a bit to be desired.
And that's fair. I mean, the Evergrande theme is neat and all, but that's about it. As the games progressed, Game Freak put more and more effort into the aesthetic appeal of the framework of Victory
God,
Road.
we sound like such fucking weebs. Are you even listening to yourself right now, Obama? Talking aesthetic appeal of the framework bullshit? You sound like someone trying to reach a word count on an essay.
Honestly, he's not lying.
All right, whatever, Donald. I'll try to stoop more to your level here. Here I move rock. Ooh, another rock, I move rock too.
There you go, Obama. That sounds much more,
Watch it.
how should I say it, natural?
I'll let it slide.
Holy shit, Obama, we have rare candies. Just use a couple of them so we can actually avoid encounters.
Hell now, Joe, that is sacrilege.
Fuck you mean it's sacrilege.
Joe, you aren't allowed to use rare candies until directly before the Elite Four. That's how it works. Everyone knows that, which is why I was so pissed when you used one on Shit Cash earlier in the playthrough.
Holy titties, Mango just got absolutely clapped.
Don't fuck with the hairy mamas, Obama.
Thankfully, we have like all the revives and revival herbs we ever came across, so if anything happens, we're fine.
Okay, so going back on that whole Victory Road question, Joe, I think I'm glad calling this one somewhere between mid and good. Like if we had to make a tier list, this one is probably high B tier to me.
All right, I can respect that. Which one you guys putting into S tier? What's your favorite Victory Road?
Now that right there is a comment question, boys.
To me, it's pretty obvious. As much as I love Generation 4 and the Sinnoh region, and even though its Victory Road isn't bad at all, I think Generation 5 went above and beyond with how they did it.
Yeah, elephant in the room here, boys. Both Unova Victory Roads are goated. From the design of the badge check gates, the music, the individuality of the cliffside mountain climb, the difficulty with the trainers, and the surprise rival battle at the end. Hell, even the Secret Team Plasma side quest in Black and White too. Those games really delivered, I can't lie.
Good job, Obama. You fucked up the path already.
Sorry, I just get bricked up when talking about Gen 5. I got distracted.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
All right, boys, you make some compelling points, but I feel like you're forgetting about a certain generation
Joe,
here.
I swear to baby Jesus, If you mention anything about the Generation 2 Victory Road right now, I will pulverize your gonads with a meat tenderizer.
I think the Johto Victory Road is inarguably the best
Here we
one.
fucking go.
I remember in my crystal save file, I got lost in there for hours.
You're joking,
So
right?
the fact that there are no trainers in there made it feel like a real puzzle that I could concentrate on.
You are such a joke, Joe.
As opposed to getting distracted by meaningless battles. It was also the most rewarding feeling getting the Earthquake TM and then getting out of there.
Yeah, I hate to desecrate your experience here, Joe. But yeah, the Gen 2 Victory Road is a complete fucking joke. It's boring. The only battle is your rival. What else? Ursaring and Donphin are cool, but they are version exclusives, and neither of them are in Crystal for some fucking reason. I don't know what else to say, Joe.
Well, to each their own. We are all entitled to our opinions, boys.
Except your opinion is typically a waste of the little fucking space in your brain you have, Joe. Like, didn't Game Freak literally admit to Victory Road being underwhelming because of how little memory storage they had reserved for that part of the map?
Yeah, maybe that's because they were about to add a whole region to the game, Hokope Harbor.
Quantity is not quality, Joe. Plus, we're talking about Victory Road right now anyway.
Yeah, so ignoring Joe's opinion,
Wow.
I think
All
Gen
right, bitch.
5 is the best. Gen 6 is actually pretty good too, despite how much I think the games as a whole are trash. It wasn't necessarily difficult, but it was, in my opinion, just absolutely beautiful, with its varying graphical details as you progress
Yeah,
through.
can't relate, Obama. I never actually finished that game. I was too bored, like halfway through.
Don't blame you for that one. Fuck Gen 6.
Well, at least we can all agree on something.
Yeah, I bet we can all agree that this clay doll is a piece of shit also.
Yeah, and here's the full restore. It would be nice if Pringles had a bit more special attack so we can actually do some damage here, but as long as it doesn't get any Omni boosts from Ancient Power, we're chilling.
Way to speak it into existence, Obama.
Way to speak its spoken existence into existence, Joe.
What the fuck are you guys even talking
It
about?
wasn't going to get the boost until Joe said
What
something.
you guys say clearly has no change in whether or not it gets the oh my god damn it. All right, that's just a coincidence.
You're still fine anyway, Obama. 2 more serves from King Pringles. We'll still take him
King
down.
Pringles. What a joke. Anyway, yeah, viewers, I guess that's our comment question today. What's your favorite Victory Road from the Pokemon series, and why? And while you're at it, just so we can further
Holy
berate
shit,
Joe
Hyper
here,
Beam.
what Victory Road do you think is the worst and why?
All right, well said, Donald. I'm all for that. A lot of options to choose from. Viewers get creative with.
Pringles, my glorious goat. I never had a doubt.
Oh my God, moving past Joe, providing praise to Pringles the princess over here.
Holy shit bars.
Obama, do you even know where you're going?
For the most part, I do, Donald. I remember that if you go through it efficiently, it's one of the fastest victory roads in the whole series. Well, besides Gen 2, of course.
Heal up, my boy Pringles.
All right, well, there are some cool items in here. I think there's the TM for Psychic somewhere. Make sure to grab that.
For sure, I'm going to try to explore the majority of this place and grab whatever items I can think of. I don't want to just speed run through here, considering a fair amount of the battles will be edited out too.
Whatever this is better be worth Pringles eating a Hyper Beam for.
Yeah, I'd argue it is worth it, Joe. PP ups and maxes are some underrated items. Also a hidden Ultra Ball over here, viewers, if you're playing along.
Wait, do people actually play along to this shit?
Probably not, considering it takes an average of like a month to get a new episode out. But once we drop the 15-hour-long movie, I'm sure people will be playing alongside that. I know I would if I didn't have to personally live through this shit with the two of you in real time.
It's facts when the movie drops, viewers. If you've been a fan of the series and want to do a rewatch at any point in the future, first of all, thanks a ton for the support there. But secondly, make sure to put on the movie, have that shit on in the background. As you play alongside us, eat, work on homework, or your own videos, or whatever, we want that shit to blow up.
Yeah, we making it past the Game Producer 6 movie with this one, boys?
Joe, we aren't supposed to act like it's a competition. We're only supposed to support each other.
Nah, fuck that. It's a competition.
Speaking of Game Producer 6, though, now's a pretty good time to bring up the other presidential AI Discord that's been created recently.
Good looks, Donald. Well, it's not like it's just been created, but it's the OG Presidents Play Pokemon Discord we had with GP, Broadway, Discom-L, Uvox, and Pokemon Presidents. But we've expanded it to have creators across the entire niche, not just Pokemon. So if you like this style of content and when presidents do other things besides play Pokemon, or if you're a creator yourself, come check that out. Link in the description. alongside the link to Dilzan's own Discord server.
All right, great. Now that you got that bullshit spiel out of the way, we can focus on Titan fucking up this imposter Mango here.
Wow, yeah, Donald. Titan getting brought low into the red and missing a rock tomb. Very impressive.
That's Obama's fault for clicking an inaccurate move when Rock Smash would have killed from this range anyway. Just a complete rookie mistake.
Eat my ass, Donald.
No thanks, Gross Obama, but anyway, now that I'm thinking about it, why the fuck doesn't Titan have a better moveset yet?
Well, I'm thinking we get through the victory road before we revamp our movesets. Because we're going to probably want to delete all our HMs besides maybe Surf. Maybe we can talk about that during Joe's special while he fucks around making a secret base.
Sounds good. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Just don't mess with me when I'm making the selection on what dolls to buy.
Cool, sounds like a nice retarded deal to me.
Donald, you really got to stop saying that. But anyways, Titan can learn a lot of moves, so we have to think about what would be best for him and everyone else for the Elite Four. There's a double-edge move tutor. That could be good because he has the rock head ability. Then there's also a brick break TM. He learns all the powerful special moves like Ice Beam or Thunderbolt. We still have an Earthquake TM for him. A lot of things to discuss, guys.
And that's just Titan. We have the rest of the party to discuss too.
Yeah, and strategies as a whole, like for Titan. If we do give him Ice Beam or Blizzard, we should probably bring a Thunderbolt TM, because Ice Beam would be good for Drake, but then useless for the champion.
Holy shit, Joe. You're actually spitting with that one. I didn't know you were capable of thinking ahead.
Yeah, I mean, if we're using our brains that much, we might not actually need to grind up at all.
Let's not be too rash, Obama. We still have an autistic lizard and a catfish with Down syndrome on our team.
Donald, you might be the most offensive person I have ever met in my entire life.
Thank you, Obama. I try my best.
I don't think he meant that as a compliment, Donald.
And I don't think you were a planned pregnancy, Joe.
Holy shit,
but
Donald,
thus
chill.
is life. Anyway, Obama, you say you know where you're going, but you clearly have no idea what the fuck you are doing, because you biffed the first puzzle first time around, and now you are going in circles.
Oh shit, you're right. That was the first strength puzzle right there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it much of a puzzle, but yeah.
Donald, I promise you, I'll get through the tunnel here without struggling too much. I'm just warming up to it again. There's been so many new Pokemon games since these came out, it's taking a minute to come back to me.
Well, the majority of them, besides like Legend of Arceus, have all been kind of shit, so I don't buy that excuse.
Hey guys, speaking of new Pokemon games, did you guys watch the new Nintendo Direct that came out a couple weeks ago?
Joe, what kind of a forced fucking segue was that? They didn't announce any new Pokemon games.
Donald, you prick. I know they didn't announce any new fucking Pokemon games. I'm just wondering what you guys thought of it, and if you're looking forward to anything they announced.
Yeah, I mean, they never miss with the Mario and Luigi games, it seems. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. Some of the battle style in the trailer for that game reminds me of the Partners in Time battles from the DS. And that game was fucking goated. Leave a comment if you ever played Mario and Luigi Partners in Time when you were younger. That shit smacked.
I hated that game. I could never figure out how to get off of the Yoshi Island place.
Joe, has there ever been a game that required you to figure out even the smallest amount of things on your own that you have actually beaten?
I mean, probably, right?
That's fair. I'll give it a probably. I mean, you're like 90 years old. There's bound to have been something you beat by yourself.
All right, if Titan can't handle a goddamn Dodrio by himself, I don't know what else to say. Just don't get frozen by Tri-Attack.
Wow, way to speak it into existence,
God
Obama.
damn it, Joe, you did it again.
Holy shit.
See, I told
Titan, get your shit together. Donald, maybe you're right. Joe, shut the fuck up when I'm speaking in hypotheticals.
Jesus, all right, boys, my lips are sealed. I definitely won't talk about you getting crit on the Switch
Oh
here.
my God, Joe, you are a sick, and not in like the good Ziz way.
Oh shit, Donald, you watch Ziz hard style vids too?
Embrace masculinity, Obama.
Oh my God, that is so cringe. Can we talk about the new Just Dance that was announced at Nintendo Direct?
No way you're calling us cringe for watching Ziz, and you're over here creaming to Just Dance 2025, Joe.
Yeah, besides Joe, we know your bitch ass can't dance. We all saw how you looked at that Juneteenth concert at the White House. Editor, roll the clip.
Oh no, we don't have to do that, guys, come on. All right, well, to be fair, guys, I'm pretty sure they put some Xanax in the Kool-Aid or something.
Joe, I can promise you they did not put Xanax in the Kool-Aid at the White House Juneteenth concert.
Yeah, this isn't a kid's birthday party in the fucking Bear, Joe. Although that being said, if Hunter was there, I could believe you got a little more turned up than you were expecting.
No one's getting that bear reference, Donald.
First of all, just dance is sick. I've seen so many kids having the time of their lives, jumping around, all gleefully playing
And that's
that game.
when I stop you right there, Joe. Barack, what's your opinion on the lack of a Pokemon announcement in this Nintendo Direct? I feel like usually they have some bullshit game on the side or DLC to at least toss at us, don't they?
Yeah, you're right. They usually do, Donald, but I'm not mad at it here. I feel like they are showing us that they are really doing their best on the next big game, which we know is going to be Legends ZA. Gen 9 had their share of bugs and glitches, we all know that. And if they are making a Switch remastering of the Kalos region, especially some massive remake of Lumiose City, then they need to dedicate a lot of resources to it, so I can understand it.
All right, you know what? That's fair. I can get behind that too. Legends Arceus was like the best game in the entire franchise.
Okay, we get it,
So
Donald. You fuck
they
with
have
Arceus.
a tall order if they're coming out with the next game in that series. That being said, Legends, Celebi, or Jirachi would have been so much fucking cooler.
Now, they held off on announcing Legends ZA because they're going to release it alongside the next console.
Is that canon, Joe? Where did you hear that?
Oh, yeah, Obama, you heard it here first. With the initial release of the Switch 2, it's going to be the biggest money grab since Donald Trump's existence.
Yeah, I'm right here, Joe.
And I'm glad you are, buddy.
Still not your fucking buddy.
Whoa, Donald, that's gross. I just said buddy, not fucking buddy.
Oh my God, Joe, shut up before I call CPS about your real fucking buddies.
Okay, that one definitely gets us
Hey,
canceled,
what do you
right?
guys think about giving Mango the pre-burn before going into the Elite Four so he can finally get max usage out of Guts Facade? I feel like we talk about how sick that is, and we've had Facade on him this whole time, but it's never been used to its potential.
What do I think about letting Mango wipe his ass with the dead bodies of all the Elite Four members? Is that what you're asking?
I mean, no, that's not what I asked at all.
I graciously and humbly accept the offer, Obama. Let's do that.
As long as it doesn't, like, actually trivialize the whole thing. I don't think it's insanely broken, but I do know it can probably one-shot a whole bunch of Mons. It has no business of one-shot.
Yeah, I know, Joe. I just think we owe it to Mango to let him do his thing. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, we do. With Guts boosted, Silk Scarf boosted, Stab Facades, we're about to show the world a thing or two about the power of Mango.
Also, guys, I'm aware that I can get to the end of Victory Road a lot faster if I just take the ladder at the bottom of the little waterfall I just passed. But I'm trying to get a little more experience here. I might be able to get Titan to evolve at the end of this double battle here.
Well, if that's the case, let's drop the fan art that Hope drew for us, because it features Titan still as a Laren. And this might be our last opportunity to show that off while it's still accurate to the team.
Good looks, Donald. I got the fan art file pulled up. So yeah, viewers, shout out to our boy Hope. Or our cat Hope. Can cats really draw
Oh
like
my
this?
God, Joe, you bumbling idiot. It's not a fucking cat drawing.
Well, yeah, Donald. I'm not an idiot. I know it's not a cat drawing, it's a Pokemon drawing.
Oh my God, Obama, can you deal with him? I can't handle him when he's being this stupid.
Yeah, it's all right, Joe. A cat did not draw that picture, probably. Can't know for sure, I guess, but yeah, thanks for the drawing, Hope. Donald, you'll like this next one, though. Joe, can you pull up the Mango drawing?
Ooh, we got a Mango-specific drawing?
I can, but I feel like we ignored the part on Hope's drawing that said Wizcash, my beloved. Can we, like, give him special recognition for that or something?
Now, here's your special recognition, Hope. You're an idiot. All right, now show me the Mango drawing, Joe.
Ouch, all right. Whatever, sorry, Hope. Here's your goddamn Mango drawing, you asshole.
Oh my God,
Pretty mid. I agree, but it's
the
something.
most beautiful thing
Oh, never mind.
that has ever come across my eyes. Psych Out or Andy, whatever the fuck your name is, I don't care. You are a true master of the arts, a savant of the sketch, a graphical
Jesus
guru.
Christ, don't bust a nut over it, Donald.
Did you just call him the savant of the sketch? You know, you're basically calling him autistic by saying that,
I mean,
right?
he's drawing pictures of fucking Pokemon Obama. He probably is.
Big fact.
Jesus Christ, yeah, other than that real quick shout out to our boy Griffin, he's been a super active member of our Discord. And he has his own woodworking shop on Etsy, where he designs mainly Pokemon and other Nintendo-based stuff.
Yeah, peep this Lucario-themed cutting board he did recently. Isn't this fucking sick?
No, that's clean as hell.
Yeah, link to his Etsy shop in the description if you want to check it out. But he also does custom stuff. If you want to reach out to him, just join our Discord and you can find him there. Anyway, that's all for the shout-outs. We can move on, boys.
Yeah, just in time to see you kill off my glorious Mango Obama. I appreciate that.
So did Metagarlic titties evolve and all the titties went straight to its thighs?
There's not a chance in hell I'm acknowledging what you just said, Joe.
Yeah, I'm also ignoring that. Obama, you need to find a way to get Titan back out here safely because he can probably level up with just a little bit more experience.
Thank you for not making a big deal of that, Donald. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around how the fuck Joe's mind even came up with what he just said.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. That thing had massive fucking thighs.
Joe, please don't go there.
And I kind of want to get crushed by them. Can you blame me?
And you went there all right, Joe. Sometimes I just can't stop you from being you, and I apologize for that.
Apology accepted, buddy.
Great, thank you. Yeah, Donald, you're right. I think I can kill off Lantern here, then switch Minnie out with Titan as Sky kills off the Clay Doll. Hopefully he doesn't have Earthquake or something, but if that works, I think we can level up and evolve finally.
Finally is an understatement. It took all the way until the episode before the Elite Four to get a fully evolved team. It's almost as bad as Gen 2, where I still had a Quilava by the time I got to that victory road.
All right, here we go. Kill with Leaf Blade, switch Minnie out for Titan. Hopefully this does
And
it.
before Clay Doll crits an Earthquake on Titan and kills him.
He's not going to get a chance, Joe, because Sky's just going to kill him right here. But nice try, Troll.
Common Joel trying to kill the vibes we're creating here. But speaking of killing the vibes, when Titan does evolve, it's going to be my turn to kick out whoever's bitch ass tries to come in and interrupt the evolution.
In before, Obama accidentally presses B during the evolution.
Holy shit, Joe. It's not 2007 anymore. Can you chill out with the in befores?
Both of you shut the fuck up before I mute you.
Here we go, boys.
Hey guys, this video is sponsored
Oh
by...
my God, eat my ass, bitch.
Well done, Donald.
Holy shit, what a beast.
Enough to make a grown man bust.
Truly it. Wait, yo, what the fuck did you just say, Barack?
I said it's enough to make a grown man bust into tears.
That's cap.
I remember when we caught this guy as an under-leveled Aaron back in Granite Cave. What a time that was, boys.
And now he's an absolute unit. I mean, look at him. It's a goddamn steel-armored dinosaur.
Yeah, and somehow he dies to something. Punching it one time, make that make sense, please, Game Freak.
Were there any good Agrons in the anime?
Well, yeah, of course, Joe. Steven Stone had one, since steel types are kind of his thing.
Who the
And,
fuck is Steven Stone?
Steven is your in-game crackhead son, Joe?
Oh, right.
Aha, he admitted it.
Wait, no, I didn't admit shit. I just remembered who you're talking about now.
Whatever you say, President
Anyway,
Stoner.
yeah, Paul also had an Agron when he went up against Ash in the Sinnoh League. And we talked about this before, but that was easily one of the best anime Pokemon battles of all time. No debate.
Oh, facts. I always forget about how he had an Agron, because it wasn't like one of his main guys.
I'm going to stay in here and see if Minnie can land a dynamic punch here for once.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a good sign for Minnie. Well, except for the fact that this still doesn't
What's
kill.
that about Titan dying to a single punch, Donald?
Right, thank you, Joe. Allow me to rephrase. Titan dies to a single punch from anything with a base attack, total higher than -45. How's that?
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, Minnie might actually be one of our best answers into the Ghost Trainer in the Elite Four.
Obama, I get why you say that, but no. Minnie is still trash.
Hey, that's someone's daughter, Donald. Be nice.
Not Minnie the human, Joe. I mean Minnie the shitty Kecleon.
Well, hear me out, Donald. Phoebe leads with a Dusclops that cannot hit a normal type. So that could give us the perfect opportunity to set up a substitute on Minnie and then start spamming Shadow Balls.
Are we really going to do substitute hacks against NPCs?
Donald, you're the one who's all for Guts Facade Swallow. So don't be talking shit about letting Minnie do something for once.
That's actually fair. Donald, don't be a hypocrite.
All right, fine, go on.
So if we use a PP up or two on Shadow Ball for Minnie, or give her a Lepa Berry even, we can probably successfully sweep Phoebe with her. Because we won't be strong enough to even two-shot Dusclops with Shadow Ball, and she does have a couple full restores, but I really don't think she can do much damage to Minnie, especially since we are immune to Ghost. And Kecleon is surprisingly bulky on the special side.
All right, I get it. Obama, let's see what she can do against the opposing Kecleon first here before we get wrapped up in Elite Four strategies.
Jesus Christ, she can't do shit against the opposing Kecleon. She's blind.
Wow, not only that, but it's using substitute strats too. Guys, I think that's fate. We're adopting the substitute strategy. There's no way this is a coincidence.
Obama, This is most certainly not a coincidence, but it's also
Wow,
not
Minnie sucks.
fate. It's called script writing, you dumbass.
Well, either way, I'm doing it. Based on this trainer, it looks like we learned substitute naturally through level up soon, too. So I'm going to teach that over something.
Over what, though, we obviously are keeping Shadow Ball. Then Dynamic Punch is actually useful into the Elite Four. We have Return, and we can't get rid of Strength yet.
Let's make one thing clear. Dynamic Punch is still a terrible move.
Yeah, if you're a pussy, whatever happened to the fuck it, we ball Obama we saw in the Tate and Liza episode?
You've already witnessed Minnie miss multiple dynamic punches and it caused her to die, but I do agree that a fighting type move could be good for both Sydney and Glacia.
Okay. And do you agree that we are keeping Dynamic Punch on for the hype?
Well, I don't think we should, but whatever content is King Boys, I agree.
That's the fucking spirit,
Big
Obama.
facts. That's how real men play Pokemon.
I don't think real men should be playing Pokemon at all, Donald, but okay. If we're running Dynamic Punch and Shadow Ball, then of the remaining two moves, Strength and Return, call me crazy, but I think we just should get rid of Return. We don't need it.
All right, Obama, for the first time, you sound like a complete fucking idiot.
Rude.
With your Pokemon logic. We are not getting rid of Return on Minnie.
Yeah, not after we went all out of our way to get multiple Return TMs, let alone the fact that Return is 102 base power while Strength is 80. The fuck are you thinking?
Well, first of all, like I said, we're going to be relying on our coverage moves on her. Secondly, we caught Minnie at level 30, and she's only 39. Her friendship is still a ways away from us maxing out the power of Return. And then finally, her friendship just went down even more since I revived her with a revival herb.
What do you mean it just went down even more? She wanted to stay dead or something?
Those medicinal herbs are really useful, Joe. But the drawback is they lower your Pokemon's friendship stat.
Wait, really? How did I not know that?
Oh, gee, I don't know. Maybe because you're trash.
Bite me, you talking creamsicle?
Okay, so there's the Psychic TM. Interestingly enough, it's a good move at first glance. But for how late you get it in this game, I wouldn't even call it that good here.
And no one can even learn it.
Yeah, I know I was the one who told you to look for it, but it's actually almost completely useless in the Elite Four, besides maybe Wallace's Tentacruel, which would eat one anyway.
Wallace is Tentacruel. Hey, do you guys think it's kind of lame that Wallace is even the champion? Or is that just me?
Wow, I watched the Smith Plays Pokemon video too, Joe. You're not special?
Based Donald, I can't wait for that. I'm totally blind nuzlocking that on my own whenever he releases that.
What the hell are you two talking about?
The guy who made the Crystal Legacy and Yellow Legacy is doing one for Emerald too. He's just getting started on it.
Oh, no, thanks. I've been playing too much Pokemon Emerald over the past year. I'll be okay on that.
Well, basically, Joe, he does bring up a good point about how even though the Wallace fight is challenging and befitting of a champion, he doesn't really seem to fit in from a storyline perspective to be the champion.
Oh, well, I was just thinking it's lame to have to battle so many water trainers in the endgame.
But yeah, that's a good point, Joe. With all the water routes, then Juan, then more water routes, then 3 of the Elite Four members having their own water types, then the champion being water, it's a bit redundant to say the least.
Yeah, the Crackhead is a much better champion. The league just feels off without him being there.
What do you mean by that, Donald?
Well, I mean, think about it, Brosama.
Brosama?
Let me use the next couple of generations as an example here. In the Sinnoh games, Cynthia follows along your journey, and she comes off as a sort of mysterious guiding figure throughout the journey, from when you first meet her and she gives you her eggs.
She does
to
what?
helping you in the distortion
Okay.
world, all that stuff.
And you're saying Steven does the same. So the fact that he's the champion in this region makes more sense.
Exactly. And it goes the same way in Generation 5 with Alder. Meet him at the beginning of the game, then he helps you out and shit, then he's the champion. Wallace just came out of fucking nowhere, besides like telling you, hey, go to Sky Pillar.
I get your point. It does seem kind of forced, but it does make sense because you get to battle Steven in Meteor Falls as like a final showdown kind of thing.
It would be cool if you get to actually witness Wallace trying to take over the champion. Or if you have to beat Steven and then defend your title from Wallace.
All right, Joe, you plagiarizing bitch. There's no way you didn't watch the video. He literally talks about that.
Ooh, does he really? Maybe I should be like a video game plot writer or something?
Maybe you should, Joe. You'd be awful. But at least you'd be better at that than you are as a president.
Oh, we'll just see about that tonight at the debate, bitch. as long as you don't get arrested on the way there.
Guys,
Oh, I'm not worried about that, Joe. Not only will you forget how to form sentences, but I'll be bringing some ice cream to wave in your face to hypnotize you when the time comes.
Wait, no, you can't do that. That's cheating.
I can do whatever I want, Joe. I'm the past and future president of the United States.
holy shit, you guys are so damn bad at keeping the political agenda off the table.
Ask me if I care, Obama.
Something tells me I don't need to.
Then that something would be right, because I don't give a flying fuck.
Wow, Donald, you're so edgy and
Ooh,
cool.
okay.
Gross, Obama.
Seb Lai attacking Minnie here. And holy shit, feint attack actually did nothing. Obama, maybe you're right. Minnie is the answer to the ghost chick.
That's what I'm saying, boys. She's a special defense tank. Toss on substitute and give her some extra shadow ball power points and she carries.
Okay, I get it, Obama. But seriously, hold off on substitute until we can get rid of strength for it. Return might not be maxed yet, but no one in their right mind just deletes a non-relearnable move like that.
I don't know, Donald. I still think you're wrong. And it changes nothing. But I guess we can just cross that bridge when we get there. How does that sound?
I mean, I guess I can do that, but I can't promise I'm going to be at all cordial or amicable when that comes up.
I don't think you've ever been either of those two things your entire life,
Oh my
Donald.
God, don't you dare teach this piece of shit this move. He's bad enough as he is.
Looks like it's time to cross the bridge.
Okay, so just last episode, Joe used return on Minnie, and it only did like half of the animation. That means it's only at like half power. Considering that and the fact that I just used a revival herb on her, it's nowhere close to full strength.
I don't care, Obama. You don't delete a non-relearnable move that's so noobish.
Okay, but think about how it'll piss off the viewers if I do.
Obama, that's actually a decent point. I do love pissing off the viewers. All right, go ahead and do it. It's still a Kekleon at the end of the day. I really don't give a shit.
Wow, is that really all it took, Donald?
Yes, Joe. If you want my stance on the viewers, go to episode 8 and skip to 1 minute and 24 seconds in.
Let's see if the editor remembered to add a tag to that video right here. My money's on he forgot.
All right, well, now that we got that out the way, Obama, you're on the final stretch here. I think you just have that skill swap double battle left.
Well, actually, Donald, there's one battle right before them, but you're right. It's coming to an end here. Actually, I want to go see if I'm missing anything over here. All right, this leads right here. Yeah, fuck that. I want to finish this up.
Riveting commentary, Obama.
Cry about it.
Hey guys, quick question here. How the hell are we going to do the Elite Four?
Well, Joe, we walk in there with preferably 6 Pokemon, none of which are Whismurs, and then we click A on them to engage in a battle.
That's not what I mean, jackass. I mean, like, we're doing it all in one episode, but is it just going to be one person fighting all of them? That's kind of lame.
That's actually a good question. Obama, you're the resident problem solver. What do you think of this conundrum?
I don't think it's a big deal. We can still switch off the save file and take turns battling. How about we do, someone does the first 2, someone else does the next 2, and then the last person takes on the champion. How does that sound to you?
I call the champion.
Oh boy, here we
Joe,
go.
there's no way your dumbass is battling the champion. Did you even watch your battle against Juan?
Who the fuck is Juan?
Oh my God, this is exactly what I mean.
Joe Juan is the gym leader you beat last episode. You know, like the gardener guy?
Oh, right, yeah, the gardener. Okay, but respectfully, Donald, I wasn't really trying during that battle. I was just going for the vibes.
Okay, well, disrespectfully, Joe, you still suck ass at battling? How about you stick to the shitty Sydney and letting Minnie do her thing against the ghost chick for me?
Nah, fuck that. Let me at least take on the dragon dude so I can beat him off with Pringles.
You're gonna do what to him?
All right, well, if I'm being honest, I would love to have the champion battle myself, guys, but I guess we need to discuss this further during Joe's special next episode.
Donald, I'm sure you wouldn't want to do another random battles, best of 3 for it.
Oh, fuck
That
off,
would be
Joe.
a bit triggering for you, wouldn't it?
Joe, I would gladly spank your bitch ass in a random battle series to redeem me
Boys,
losing the last one.
We are not doing another random battle series for this. We are actually going to talk about it next episode and come to an agreement like adults. That being said, this is the final battle before the Elite Four. I want to actually talk about it, because it's kind of cool.
Oh, right, this is the skill swap shit, isn't it?
What's the plan, Obama?
Okay, so I'm definitely going to be targeting the Slay King first here. So return to max damage, surf for the spread damage, and because Slay King has bad special defense relative to his other stats.
Oh, so that's what you mean by return animation for max damage.
Yeah, exactly, Joe.
Holy shit, why does it have ice beam?
It actually has a pretty high special attack stat, Donald. I think it's at 100. And being a normal type, it has a pretty vast move pool too. And with its base stat total rivaling that of box art legendaries, you can't fuck with this guy.
All right, Pringles, let's see the damage, baby.
Wow, that's pitiful. Joe, there's a reason they're targeting Mango. He's the only threat on our side of the battlefield here.
Now what's interesting is that Gardevoir should be loafing around now, but next turn it can skill swap again to one of our Pokemon. Game Freak really cooked with this one, considering this is the first generation where double battles are even a thing.
Damn, Donald. Mango got cooked like a Thanksgiving turkey. Good thing Pringles is here to clean up the mess.
Obama, send in Sky and Leaf Blade Pringles bitch ass right now, please.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Pringles should be finishing off Slay King here as the Gardevoir loafs around, so we're in a good spot here.
Hell yeah, baby. My boy cannot be stopped.
Jesus, we got all the way to the end of Victory Road, and our team is still barely at level 40. Joe, you might need to do some training in your stupid-ass special instead of the secret base.
Hell to the fucking no. I'm not sacrificing the secret base. We've had viewers waiting on that special for literally almost a year now. I'm doing it how I want.
Joe, you can do your secret base, but that still won't take long for you. We're going to have something of an agenda next episode. It's going to be a secret base and Elite Four prep episode, okay?
Okay, fine. I mean, that makes sense. But I'm not grinding the team or some shit.
Meanwhile, they skill swap Truant onto Pringles, thus creating the ultimate shitter of a Pokemon.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, Joe, but Whiscash is now, well, as Donald would say it at least, even less useful than it was up to this point.
You guys are
just
pricks.
going to get Minnie out here for the Shadow Ball if needed.
Hey, Obama, are there any useful items you can think of you think Joe should grab next episode too?
Actually, sending Minnie out here does remind me that you missed the spell tag item at Mount Pyre, which could be pretty useful on her for the Shadow Ball damage. Other than that, maybe the Never Melt Ice for Pringles. And, that's probably it. I don't know, though.
All right, yeah, Joe, sounds like you got a full plate for next time, but don't worry, we aren't expecting you to remember it all. I'll keep the list handy.
Sounds good. And all right, boys, who's the very last Pokemon standing between us and the Elite Four?
Another one of these fat fucks, apparently.
Yeah, obviously always scary, but this battle is over in just a few more turns, boys, and I can do the outro.
Holy shit, Ruby.
All right, well, never mind, I guess.
Cue the outro, Osama bin Ballin.
Osama bin Ballin is crazy.
All right, viewers, before you tune out here, just let me say a couple things. So we hope you liked today's episode. It was a hassle to make as it's kind of a filler. And it's the longest episode of the entire series, but we hope we kept it enjoyable for you nonetheless.
Remember, the editor truly appreciates every ounce of support you all give. No comment goes unnoticed, even if he doesn't get to it, so make sure to share your thoughts on the episode and the comment question.
Right? And for those who go above and beyond and drop super thanks, first of all, thank you. We will do shout outs next episode, but also make sure to include a nickname you want used in the Platinum Nuzlocke.
Really beating a dead horse with that one, Obama? I think they get that by now.
Also, make sure to join this channel's Discord if you're not in there yet. And there's also the Discord server with a whole bunch of presidential AI creators. Both links are in the description there. Anyway, that's pretty much everything. If you somehow got all the way here, leave a comment that just says the word applesauce, and we'll pin it to the top. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.